Imagine Adam or I addressing the American people and being like, does anybody have a pinch of Copenhagen before we start this thing? I haven't had one all day. Been dealing with China. Yeah. Well, 2020 has been quite a joke, hasn't it? We've had a virus that has totally destroyed America's economy, destroyed the way that we have fun, and really destroyed the way that we live as Americans. Look, I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but I've had a whole bunch of people tell me that they've been unsubscribed from my channel. So if you're a real American, subscribe, hit that notifications. Let's stick together, for God's sakes. Can I get an amen? So long story short, I'll run with Adam Calhoun. Hell yeah. I can be his vice president or he can be my vice president. We'll talk about it, but I guess whoever wants to get hated by the media more will be the president. I know you like that, CNN. Imagine that though, a couple of good old country boys in office. Put a whole bunch of deer mounts up in the Oval Office. Imagine Adam or I addressing the American people and being like, does anybody have a pinch of Copenhagen before we start this thing? I haven't had one all day. Been dealing with China. Yeah. But let me talk about all the issues that are currently going on in America that mean anything. And I'm not talking about your BS, which bathroom you need to go into because you want to be gender neutral. I'm talking about the real problems. But to solve them, the patriotic Americans, we need to stick together and we need to support each other. Let's start off with a funny one, white privilege. What does that mean? Pretty much what people think about white privilege is that if you're white, you have some superpowers that entitles you to be treated better than other people. Well, isn't that funny? Well, if anybody out there that's white has these superpowers, do you mind sharing your experience with us? Because I'm just confused. Another problem is feeling like you're owed something because you're a certain race. Isn't this America? Don't we all have the same rights? Don't we all have the same American dream? To me, the only difference that separates people is their intelligence and their want to be great. If you don't have the drive in you, it doesn't matter what color you are. Guys, just swallowed half that dip. This is a big one, coronavirus. Whatever happened to trusting American citizens to fend for themselves? I know what to do if somebody looks like they're sick. Do you think I'm going over there and saying, hey, ma'am, will you breathe in my face? Also, I need a sip of the coffee that you're sipping out of. No, but for some reason with coronavirus, we're all being treated like we have no idea how to handle any sort of sickness. At a certain point, we need to stop playing God. And I don't know how many of you believe in God, but what I mean by that is at a certain point, things are out of your control. Are you just gonna be quarantined your entire life because you're scared of any sort of virus or flu out there? Or are you gonna live like the world is going to spin on and whatever happens, happens? Here's another one that the left really needs to embrace. I can have my own opinion. If I like guns, if I like going to a shooting range, if I like going out and getting a hog every once in a while, I can do that. Why does that bug you so much? Oh no, the animals. Do you have any idea what a hog can do to a horse or a goat or a pig or your dog? You have any idea how much of a nuisance they are? No, because you spend your days at Starbucks wearing your rainbow mask and talking about yoga. Have your own opinion. We don't care. We encourage you to have your own opinion. But understand that there are gonna be people in life that have a different opinion than you, and you just have to agree to disagree. Or else we're always gonna be like this, because nobody is going to stop believing in what they believe in because some other person is offended by it. Here's a good one. I don't know how many of you shop on Amazon. I shopped on Amazon for a long time. I no longer shop on Amazon because it's all crap from China. And if you don't believe me, go look it up. I'm sure y'all have seen Facebook and Instagram ads about some dude who can teach you how to make a disposable income on Amazon by selling some BS crap that you can get from China for like 2 cents on the dollar. What is that doing for America? It's supporting China. Why aren't the kids in school? Haven't all the studies shown that coronavirus really doesn't do anything to the younger generation unless you've got some crazy condition? No, but what y'all want to do is y'all want to have all the kids homeschooled. You got parents who dress up in costumes with a baseball bat and go out and riot at night. Hey, Dad, where are you going? Oh, just going to work, son. We're on unemployment, so it's cool. I'm gonna go get some stuff done. I'm scared for the generation of kids who should be in grade school and high school right now because they're not in school. People need to stop targeting cops, law enforcement, and really any first responders. They put their lives on the line every single day, and they don't need to have an extra worry about being targeted by people. If you don't like them, that's fine, but they are a necessity to our democracy. The whole defunding the police thing, you realize that that did the exact opposite thing that you wanted it to do. Let me explain. I'm sure a lot of us have experienced this, but when your boss calls you and says, hey, Dan, I need you to work an extra 20 to 40 hours this week, so you're looking at a 60 to 80 hour week. Sure, yeah, I'm stoked because it's extra money in the bank, but do you think during those extra 20 to 40 hours, I'm like super stoked on it? No, I'm probably irritable, I'm probably impatient, I'm probably tired. The point I'm trying to get at is by you defunding the police, you made way harder of a job for the cops who are still there. They're probably working a ton more than they used to. So yeah, do you think it's the same for them? Do you think they're impatient? Do you think they're tired? Do you think they're annoyed? Yeah. So you thinking that you're gonna get treated better by cops and whoever else by defunding them, it's just outrageous. If you want better cops, if you want all of that, you gotta give them more money, better training. Okay, here's my favorite one. And this is all inclusive into people who fit this category. People wanting to start their own little America inside of America and people who hate America. You would rather stay and try to destroy America, risk being thrown in jail, risk your kids not growing up with a father or a mother, than just leaving. So what do? Well, Trump can't give up. He's got to keep fighting just like all of us are going to keep fighting. He is our leader. And if somehow, some way he loses, we need to become even more tight-knit of a group in terms of right side America and continue to be outspoken about what is right. Keep the faith, people. Never doubt what you are or what you stand for. I appreciate all y'all.
2020 sucks. Man, ain't that true? Yeah, we love guns. And America too. Mount up.
Poppin' Texas hogs in the chopper, load 'em up. Sun down here, got one option when it's tough. Cowboy up, jack trucks, big bucks. Yeah, we cooking up duck.